I mean, you're having sex and you can't reproduce. Like, the best part about having sex is reproduction. Seriously. Like, I don't value sex because of an orgasm. I value sex because I know that I am going to reproduce and have another baby.
Maybe the orgasms aren't good enough. Kidding. Sorry.
Pain. I mean, like, seriously though, like, the best part of it's why as soon as we got together, like, she's off birth control. As soon as
we got married, yeah.
As soon as we're together, it's like no birth control, nothing, because I'm not gonna have gay sex. And like, gay sex is more than just like another man and a man. It's just like the idea of looking at sex as such a materialistic thing and just like, oh, well, like, we just have an orgasm and that's fun or whatever. No, like, dude, sex is about having children. It's about having babies. Like, you pump yourself full of birth control and then you have sex with your wife and like, there's no purpose there except just pleasure. That's the only purpose.
Should people
pleasure.
who are born like infertile have sex?
It depends. Listen, I am pro like people committing to celibacy for the rest of their life. I am pro like that. And if that was something that they couldn't have babies, I believe that they should have that choice there.
Well, they have the choice.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, is that what you believe is correct? Infertile people, no sex for you.
I think that it's crazy. Infertile people don't think. I don't see anybody really saying that, hey, I'm infertile, so I'm going to be celibate for the rest of my life. I'm not going to touch sex. I'm not going to have sex.
You think it's crazy people don't say that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that would be very honorable.
No gay sex with women, guys.
Very true. I agree.
I ain't heard no stuff like this, so Trump supporter. Obviously that's what he identifying as. The link in the description, join the Patreon, saying that it is gay sex if you sleep with your wife for pleasure. If you ain't sleeping to procreate, it's gay. You having gay sex with your wife. Soon as he married to his wife, she got off birth control. And, you know, for the simple part, I would agree with him to the point of this, right? The main part of sex is not pleasure, it's procreation. It's to procreate. It's to have children. It's to continue on y'all bloodline, y'all generation, to carry on your bloodline. Sex is really meant for procreation. I kind of see where he coming from, where it's too heavy on the pleasure, it's not heavy on the procreation, because once you see how many abort missions are being had because people are allowed to be reckless. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you didn't curve the grading scale for a classroom, and they know the scale is from 100 all the way down to a 0, and every time you curve it, you think those kids gonna really study like this? No. But if you say, hey, look, if you don't pass, you gotta repeat the class. If you pass, you pass. You're gonna get more serious. You're gonna get better results. When you give people the opportunity to fuck up and fuck up and fuck up and fuck up and continue to mess up and just, abort mission, people gonna take advantage of being reckless, man. So to a certain extent, bro, he has a point. I don't agree with the terminology that he used or the language that he used, but people lose the fact that sex is just not for your pleasure. Yes, it relieves stress and releases dopamine, but people gotta understand you have sex to continue to have children. But going out and saying that you're having gay sex, no, just say you're having purposeless sex, or come up with a term like that. But you got to understand what these people do on the internet. They use shock value and these buzzwords. They use bad terminology and coin some terminology to get on. And what's so crazy about it, bro, people be saying stuff just to get buzz, and it's a part of your reputation for your life. You don't even care that this is going to make you look stupid, and you have children and people are going to see you in public and you said this ignorant stuff. No, this just make him seem ignorant, because do you understand what gay means? But he's just saying it for a shock value to go viral. But in general, he's saying that you're having sex without purpose, just for pleasure, and pleasure is not enough for purpose. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all for marry before you carry. And if that's what you choose to do, at least get a commitment, because everybody don't believe in marriage. It was what was the brother Mark Scarface, the the dude that did the content creator and Dana Ozempic Keisha, Dana Dane tried to say, well, you talking against baby mama, you got a baby mama. No, he don't have a baby mama. If he's staying with his baby mama under a roof and he paying the bills and they still together, that's not a baby mama. Everybody don't believe in marriage in a form of paperwork. People used to jump the broom without no paperwork. And marriages was more successful when people didn't have the paperwork in there. So that's when people kind of get into the paperwork thing. As long as you got your things worked out as far as finances, insurance policies, wills and all that, your paperwork worked out around that, you don't have to have the paperwork. That's what people get messed up, screwed. You know, but in general, to carry on with it, bro, to an extent, we have took the top definition for sex is, and we have diluted it down. We've diluted it down to just pleasure. And then a lot of people don't even be having sex for pleasure, bro. They have sex because it's recreation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just recreation for them. It's just something to do with something to make money off of. They bored. Like ask yourself for a minute. All these women that be sleeping with dudes. Let's just say women that just sleep with dudes for the thrill of it. You don't think that don't get old to them? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's purposeless. It's purposeless at a point. And it's to the point where you can't even pair bond or procreate with another, or you can't even pair bond or have a connection with another dude because you didn't slept with so many dudes. What was the point of it? All it did was make a woman more crazy. And it also comes to a guy's life where at some point, once you have sex so many times or you did something sexually, you're ready to settle down. And obviously that transition is easier for the man because he has the commitment, and the woman has to go get that commitment from the man. But he just used the wrong words. But we have like took the true meaning of sex, and we have like just made it into pleasure, profit. You know what I'm saying? You know, and what people don't understand, and maybe some people would never, and this is so messed up that some people will never get an opportunity to understand of having chemistry with somebody and then building a sexual chemistry. Like, there's some people that's married, there's some people that's living together, there's some people that had kids together and they never had a connection, they never had chemistry, they never got along, the sex was just convenient. Financially, them banging out the bills, it was convenient, or somebody paying. You got to understand, that's why the pandemic exposed a lot of people for not really being compatible. When they had to sit in the house and enjoy each other's company, they couldn't enjoy it because they had nothing in common but sex and paying bills. The sex was so good because you work, I work, then we see each other for a few hours, and then, you know, we have sex here and there, we go drink, smoke, and that's some people's connection. That's some people's connection. They don't sit down and watch shows together. They don't read books together. They don't budget their bills together. You know, only time they probably do something is when it's involved their family or involved kids, and it's not even organic. It's not even good. You know what I'm saying? Is that people are not building bonds. Every bond is now being built on a fact of sexual accessibility, or how good the sex is, and also how financially convenient the situation is. And that's not gonna hold the situation together. Even if you got somebody that y'all pay the bills easy, it's still not gonna keep the relationship together. You literally gotta find your ace. You gotta find your best friend. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the relationship gonna work, because the best sex you tend to have is somebody you build chemistry with. And a lot of people would think, oh, it's mundane, this get boring and all this type of shit, is because you used to the thrill of just fucking around. You done seen so much on porn, you done seen so much ass, you might have hit so much sex, and you just like, I need variety. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a condition. You know, a lot of motherfuckers freaked out and too far gone. Even on the male side of things, it's not talked about enough. But what Buddy just said, that gay stuff for shock value. He means that it's become purposeless. It's lost its luster. It's lost its true meaning. And from that aspect, if he used that, maybe it wouldn't have went viral, I'll be honest. But that's pretty much what he meant. We got to get back to living with purpose. most of the major moves we make in life is purpose. You don't have kids just to financially save you or because I'm bored. You have children with purpose that, you know, I had his children to build a family under one roof or whatever the situation may be. I want him to do this, that, and the third. I want us to do this. You do it with purpose. You move with purpose. But I hit the link in the description, join the Patreon, hype the video. Peace.